Hey everyone, welcome to Pokemon News. Today we got some information about a brand new Halloween event as well going on in Pokemon Sword and Shield, as well, starting right now as well actually, as well as my own Halloween giveaway. We'll discuss that a little bit. Now we actually have some very big news for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now this is not confirmed news, but it's very highly indicated right now that we may be getting an expansion after all in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now this may be due to a mistake on Pokemon Home's part, but we'll have a look at some of the information regarding that because it's actually coming from official sources. So let's have a look. First up guys, starting right now, the Halloween event Raid Den special going on in Pokemon Sword and Shield has begun, in which you guys are going to be able to get a very easy shiny Zoroark in the promoted Raid Dens along with these Pokemon too. Now it's usually these days these Raid Den things are just very easy. So you got a 2% on Zoroark right here, and all you have to do I guess is go through the Raid Den and have a look at 5 stars, and only in the 5-star Zoroarks are you going to have a very high chance at getting a shiny Zoroark. So you can skip all of these ones if you do the day skip method, and you'll have a 18% chance to get a regular Zoroark, but you'll have a 2% chance for one of those to be shiny. So it's very big chance if you just check those. And it's going to be the same in both games as well. So this is currently the Halloween event for the weekend. You will be able to get an easy shiny Zoroark, which I think is fitting considering it has just been revealed that we're going to be having our Hisuian Zoroark right there with the ghost normal type. It's gonna be really cool. However, it doesn't look like you will be able to get a shiny, it doesn't look like you'll be able to get a shiny unevolved form Zorua, sadly. So people were hoping they could, so you can get both or whatever, but we will include it in our Halloween giveaway. It's just going to be the one, the Zoroark, so you'll be able to get it there. Now, as for our Halloween giveaway, I'm just going to talk briefly about it. I'm not going to be able to showcase it right now, but we will be doing a video showcasing it. It's going to be a trick or treat giveaway. As of probably around now, or close to when you're watching this video, the giveaway for the shiny Sword and Shield dogs are going to have ended. So if it's brand new, this video, you might have a little bit of time, but if it's a little bit later after this video has been posted, it's probably ended by now. And we're going to start a new giveaway like we do every week on Sunday, and we're going to include many shiny ghosts and Halloween themed Pokemon for a trick-or-treat giveaway on my channel. So keep an eye out for the video and the information on that. Now this giveaway is going to be a bit special. It's going to be a little different to what we've done before. This is going to be a Halloween trick or treat is going to be the theme, so it means you're not going to be able to choose what you get. There's going to be quite a few you will be able to get, and they're of course going to be still shiny and so on. There's going to be one trick, and there's going to be a couple of treats in there, as well as some very rares, including Marshadow, okay, non-shiny from a past event, and including Giratina shiny from a past event. Alright, so they are going to be included in there along with a bunch of other pretty goody goods, as well as a couple of tricks here and there. So make sure you watch out for our video on that, and it's going to be a randomized selection. You're going to be able to do nicknames. You're just going to have to use the bots and get what you get. Okay, so that's going to be really it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing it for a week like we usually do, so hopefully you guys stick around with that and drop a sub for the trick or treat shiny giveaway. Other than that guys, good luck on getting your shiny Zoroark from here. We'll add shiny Zorua in our giveaway just for convenience, so everyone can get a chance at getting those in the trick or treats, okay? And that will compensate for the fact that Pokemon Sword and Shield isn't doing it. Okay, so next Pokemon Sword and Shield news is kind of gigantic. This is the news that I've just put together right now all by myself from a couple of different sources that very strongly suggests we may be getting some sort of expansion that I've been talking about a long time ago in Pokemon Sword and Shield. A long time ago. For any of you OGs who remember my older videos, maybe you remember me talking about the likelihood or the possibilities of getting a new free expansion in Pokemon Sword and Shield, in which some extra Pokemon are added to compensate for the remainder of the dex that is not included in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Now this might happen after BDSP drops, maybe next year in 2022, and I'm going to go into the source for that, and it's actually coming from an official source for why this is. But let's talk about some things first. Here is the Chinese Riddler on Twitter, okay, Nihilego Ku, and he posted this picture right here of the PAL Park to strongly suggest in a leak here that it's coming in the BDSP, okay, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So we could definitely, I mean, that was already in Gen 4. It's probably highly likely we're going to be getting it again. And in this whole mechanic, if we look at what it was in the first place, was that it tied in with the National Dex. You were only able to access this PAL Park after you got National Dex in Gen 4, strongly suggesting that if this is in BDSP, we're going to be getting a National Dex again. Now this all ties in with Sword and Shield too, guys. Bear with me right here, because there's also some really hard evidence that I also covered before that suggests this too. But let's just have a look here. So in here, you were able to bring some Pokemon over from transferred things or whatever, and it replaced the Safari Zone. You were able to go around catching Pokemon with Park Balls. Very important point. Very, very important point, guys. Accessing it, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, Pal Park does not open until players obtain the Pokemon National Dex, okay? Once they have it, Professor Oak will meet player on Route 221 and invite the player inside the Pal Park building and briefly explains how the park works. Once the player has access to Pal Park, they'll migrate from game, whatever game option will appear, okay, on the main menu and so on. So provided a Gen 3 game is in the Nintendo DS second slot, okay, so you're able to bring Pokemon over from your previous generation this way. That's pretty nuts, and you'll be able to go around and catch them in Park Balls. Now, okay, so here's the big juice, alright? This is the big juice. Let's go over to this right here. This is completely separate, a completely random tweet from a Japanese user on Twitter who noticed this wording on a Pokemon Home thing on a Japanese website, alright? On the official websites, guys. And what it says, if we translate it down here, is he's questioning this. Is it okay to say Pokemon, quotations, Pokemon cultivated with okay, Diamond and Pearl, can be used with Sword and Shield, end quote, okay? So what this is saying is Pokemon Home, we know we're getting an update for Pokemon Home in 2022 that will allow you to bring Pokemon over from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and bring them back. Now, it's also suggesting that the Pokemon from Diamond and Pearl are going to be compatible with Pokemon Sword and Shield. I know! Okay, I know. And this Japanese user is kind of questioning, is it okay to say that? Because that doesn't sound credible. That doesn't sound like anything we should be believing right now. Nothing has been finalized. Nothing has been confirmed about that. Nothing has been suggested to say that that's going to be the case. But that's what it says. Okay, so that's a big deal, dude. That's a really, really big deal. My impression is that it actually means the other way around. It means the other way around. That Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shield, some of them, is going to be compatible in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Of course, okay? We already know that's going to happen once we get Pokemon Home compatibility. But what about the other way around? Well, we know there's a lot of Pokemon from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl that are not in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And that's obviously deliberate. That's obviously to encourage people to buy the next games, and they had that planned way in advance. But okay, so here's the real tie-in to tie this all together with the Pal Park and the Pokemon Home thing and compatibility with BDSP Pokemon in Pokemon Sword and Shield, suggesting there's going to be a new expansion, and that is this from one of my old thumbnails, guys. Now, you may remember from hacked raids from a long time ago before they were patched. This is my old video before Crown Thunder came out. This is a thumbnail for this. And you can see my Pokeballs over here in my previous file, and it includes Park Ball. Yes, we were able to get the Park Balls. The Park Balls were fully functioning items in Pokemon Sword and Shield, items you were never able to obtain in any way, shape, or form, as of yet, guys. But we were able to get all of these, of course, except for Park Ball, but the Park Ball was fully animated, was fully programmed in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it still is. Okay, that's a big deal. Park Ball in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Which brings us back to this. Compatibility with Pokemon Home, tying in BDSP to Pokemon Sword and Shield with a brand new expansion coming, possibly bringing in some extra Pokemon, maybe a National Dex, because as we know, guys, there are not that many Pokemon left out of Pokemon Sword and Shield in the first place. There are not that many. It would not be a far-fetched concept to add in the remaining couple that are left out after the National Dex situation for BDSP has been sorted out, after Pokemon Home compatibility has been made available in 2022, which is after a bunch of people have had a fair time with BDSP and have had a good purchasing moment, purchasing window to actually just buy the game, so Pokemon is not going to lose out on the potential revenue and customers by adding the National Dex in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay, so this is huge, this is gigantic, all this stuff tying in together with the Park Balls and all this stuff, and the Pal Park, as we kind of can guess that we're just going to be getting in BDSP anyway. Oh my god, dude. Imagine if it goes both ways. Imagine if this goes both ways. Imagine if we get this, like, it's just such a big indicator. Now, of course, this is not confirmed. It's just a lot sort of separate sources kind of tying in, going all the way back to my own sources, myself from last year, all the way to this Pokemon Home thing, all the way to what we're going to be getting in. I'm excited. I'm excited to see if they do that. That'd be really, really cool. It'll breathe a lot of fresh life into Pokemon Sword and Shield as well. It'll keep our giveaways going on Pokemon Sword and Shield for much longer into next year as well. I mean, of course, we do plan on doing giveaways in BDSP as well, but we're not 100% sure how the systems are going to work for that. It looks like it's going to be different to Pokemon Sword and Shield, but if they add a national dex in Pokemon Sword and Shield through a free expansion, which I hope is going to be bloody free, they cannot justify charging for that. But, you know, knowing them, they might. But if it's a free update, I think I'd expect it to be free. We get a national dex, we can do so much more with giveaways in that game as well. And you guys will be able to get your entire collection for your Pokemon Home. We'll even be able to get you all, guys, and a full shiny national dex at one point, guys. We could do a national dex journey for the giveaways. That could be nuts after we've done everything else. Who knows, guys? Now, next news, guys, is Pokemon Sleep. As we know, Pokemon Sleep, as far as we know, is dead in the water, but there's some fresh news about that, having been tested over on the Japanese Pokemon websites, and it looks like they're trying to breathe some life and testing in Pokemon Sleep here. So we know the deadline for its release was supposed to be at latest, the end of 2020. That's exactly what they said, and they bloody missed it, and they haven't announced anything since then. They haven't even acknowledged the fact that they just completely missed their deadline for 2020 by an entire year. So, I don't know, dude. They started testing some things on the Pokemon website. Maybe we're going to get some news about Pokemon Sleep eventually. It's well overdue. I personally theorized that they just completely gave up and scrapped the project because of failures to be able to implement the software. I wouldn't put that past Pokemon Company at all. I mean, they just don't seem to invest in the talent to bloody do things correctly. So I theorized that maybe Pokemon Sleep is completely dead and they don't want to acknowledge it as a failure. They just don't want to acknowledge it at all because it looks like a stain on their reputation. So just ignoring it is better for them. But maybe not. Maybe it hasn't been scrapped after all. Maybe this testing is going to highlight that we're going to be getting some news on Pokemon Sleep eventually, maybe by the end of this year, who knows. But I mean, the fact that they haven't announced anything for an entire year practically since this was due, I don't know, dude. It really doesn't seem likely. But here is some activity relating to Pokemon Sleep. There you have it. I don't know, dude. Are we going to get an announcement for it? Maybe 2022 release? Maybe? Alright, guys. That's going to be it for Pokemon news today. That's quite a big deal, I think, on the whole DLC possibilities for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let me know what you think down below. Do you think that made a compelling case for a possible free expansion for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Do you think BDSP Pokemon are going to be compatible two ways? Pokemon Sword and Shield, BDSP. Do you think they're going to be compatible two ways via Pokemon Home? I wonder. Some will, but will all of them? That's a big question remaining to be seen. And it looks like, as well, another big kind of caveat there for Pokemon BDSP is that we're going to be getting a national dex as well. So, lots of goodies to see, wait and see. Not very long until this game is out, by the way, guys. Not very long at all. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop a sub if you want to keep on top of all the latest Pokemon news, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, bye!